Today we're headed to Korea by way of Bungeoppang, a golden fish-shaped pastry filled with red bean paste and a bit of good fortune. Grab your whisk. No passport required. Hi there, I'm Jen, and this is Borderless Baking, where we cross borders through baking, one delicious dessert at a time. Today's adventure is a traditional Korean street sweet called Bungeoppang. I got a little help from my friend Juhei to help me pronounce this correctly.
Bungeoppang.
Bungeoppang. Bungeoppang.
Bunge means goldfish. Pang means bread. Bungeoppang.
It's spelled in English Bungeoppang. I'm not sure how that gets to
Bungeoppang.
Bungeoppang. Am I close? I don't know. Moving on, we're making it. Bungeoppang is sold by street vendors in South Korea. It's a fish-shaped pastry that can be filled with custard, chocolate, Nutella, even ice cream.
The traditional filling is red bean paste, which is what we're using today.
If you're a fan of K-dramas, as I definitely am, you may have seen Bungeoppang featured in Vincenzo, 2521, or maybe Reply 1988. I did, which is why we're making them today. They're particularly popular in the wintertime when it's cold and you go to the street vendor and they give you this warm, yummy, delicious bag of fish. But they're nothing like fish. They don't taste like fish. They're sweet, they're yummy. They have yummy fillings. At least I think they're yummy. I've never actually had one, but I'm super excited to make them today and see if they're as delicious as they look on TV. Let's get started. The pastry batter for Bungeoppang is essentially like a pancake or a waffle batter. So flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt, eggs, and milk. The ingredient that separates Bungeoppang from pancakes or waffles is rice flour, which gives them more of a chew. What do I mean by chew? You know how the outside of mochi is chewy? That's rice flour. I found rice flour at my local Super G-Mart. If you can't find rice flour near you, it is available from multiple sources online. So, as I said, it's a real simple waffle or pancake batter. We're gonna mix it up real quickly. Flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt. We're gonna add the all-important rice flour. Just whisk to mix up the dry ingredients. I'm gonna whisk together the egg, milk. Now I'm gonna add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and I'll whisk them together just until they're well blended. When you were growing up and making pancakes, you might remember that the instructions said that the batter can be lumpy. The same, I think, applies to Bungeoppang batter. So we're not going to worry too much about any little lumps that are in there because while it's refrigerating for an hour, those lumps will dissolve and that will make the batter lighter and fluffier. So we're just going to cover this and stick it in the fridge for an hour. While the batter's chilling, let's check out the origins of Bungeoppang.
In early 1900s Tokyo, a bakery owner named Seijiro Kobe was struggling to sell his round red bean cakes, known as imagawayaki. To attract more customers, he made them smaller, more affordable, and gave them a lucky new shape, a sea bream, or tai, a fish symbolizing wealth and good fortune. The result was taiyaki, which literally means baked sea bream. The treat became a hit and later found its way to Korea during the Japanese occupation, when many Japanese street foods became part of everyday life there. In Korea, the sea bream shape changed to something more familiar, the carp, a common river fish, and the dessert took on a new name, Bungeoppang, meaning carp bread.
As you've just learned, Japanese taiyaki is intended to look like sea bream, while Korean Bungeoppang is meant to look like carp. This is my mold, which looks decidedly like a cartoon goldfish, which, to be fair, is a type of carp. I'm assuming that in Asia, you can probably get molds that look more specifically like a Japanese sea bream or a Korean river carp. This is all I can find here in the States. So Cartoon goldfish it is. This mold would not do well on my glass top stove, so I've come outside to use this little camp stove. So let's light it up. Going to grease the inside of the molds with a little vegetable oil. This is very much like a waffle maker kind of a situation. I'm assuming the first pancake rule is going to apply here, that the first ones are going to be a disaster. Here is the batter that has been resting in the fridge. We're going to go ahead and heat up our grill. Traditional filling is the red bean paste. You can obviously buy this in any Asian grocery store. Your regular grocery store might have it. I made this last night ahead of time. It's pretty simple. I'll put the directions in the comments. You cook red beans until they're soft, blitz them in a food processor, add some sugar, and there you have red bean paste. I'm just gonna do one for now, test it, see how it goes. Already, I'm sensing it's too hot. You can start to see it's starting to brown around the edges, so I don't want to wait too long. And then you just put the red bean paste in the middle. Close it up. I probably should have brought some kind of timer out here because I have no idea how long this is taking. And it smells like it's burning. I'm going to flip it. It smells burning. Look too early. Ooh. Burned! This is a bit of an epic fail day. But, you know, there are signs, there are positive signs here to look at. It's cool. You can see like the little, all the what are those called? You can see all the little scales from the fish. It's undercooked on the bottom side. Actually, the bottom side's probably right. The color's a little better. Let's crack it open and see what it's like on the inside. It's undercooked on the inside. So we're gonna try this again, turn the heat down. But again, you know, first batch. I think I forgot to do this last time. Give it about a minute or so on this side, maybe a little longer. I turned the heat down and they were undercooked. Again, maybe I should have a timer. There is a saying in Korea that you can tell a person's personality by how they eat their bungeoppang. I am going to not share that information with you until we get somebody on camera to eat it, and then we'll be able to tell all about them. Ooh. Closer! We're getting there, people. Let's see how they are inside. We're going to turn the heat way down. I think the overall lesson of today, if there has to be a lesson, is low and slow. I'm trying to turn this as low as I can before it turns itself off. We're going to give it 2 minutes. I got a good feeling about this. Doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell burnt. Flipping it. Giving it 2 minutes again. I'm going to stay in the shade. Okay, timer's gone off. Let's take a peek again. Nope, not done. I'm going to turn up the heat just a smidge. Oh, it's up. All right, let's try it. Got a little stickage on one of them. That's that side looks good. Let's flip them over. Woo! We had a success today. Oh shoot, I haven't cut into it yet. All right, ready? Here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So what's the verdict? Is Bungeoppang as yummy and delicious as it looks on TV? I can see how this would be really glorious on a cold winter day because it's really warming up my hands. Not really necessary today in this North Carolina summer heat, but I'm taking a little bite into the red bean paste. Pretty good if I do say so myself.
I know it's a dessert, but it's not fully tasting like a dessert. I don't know if it's because it's shaped like a fish, but I feel like there's fish essence to this. It needs a lot of like icing on it because everything's better with icing.
Oh, it's actually nice. I would eat this. I am gonna eat it. Pastry's very fluffy. It's good.
As promised, here's your guide to character divination through Bungeoppang. A person who starts by nibbling the top fin is a loner, prone to self-reflection, while those who go for the head are strong leaders. And anyone who bites the tail first, like me, is reserved and shy. Obviously.
I hope you've enjoyed this culinary jaunt to Korea as much as I have. I know I'm already planning on whipping up a batch of strawberry jam-filled bungeoppang for my next Sunday brunch. Let me know in the comments what you'd fill your fish with. And we'll see you next time.